everybody. Welcome to another episode of Fire Up. Are we fired up, Jeremy, or what?
Yay.
I think we're so fired up that people aren't even in here yet.
Yeah, I see that.
We're ready to go. We're ready to go, right?
Yeah, ready and raring. Hello out there in YouTube world. How's everybody doing in LinkedIn? And yes, there's MDE right now. What is up, SJB and Candy? Thank you for the show. Samir and Adam will be joining us soon. I think they're both either finishing eating or whatever they may be doing that's keeping them away from their computers.
Well, let's face it, Adam had a long day at work, probably got home late because he had texted us that he was trying to finish up work and stuff like that. So I get it. But I also get some of us work early in the morning, so we don't want to be on too late.
And some of us have roommates.
That too makes a difference too. So, but anyways, so why don't we start out, because I don't think they would mind if we start talking about the World Cup.
Sure.
USA won.
It's great because it was an elimination game. I want to reiterate this because normally the elimination game is the field of 16. This time it was the field of 32, and now they're in the field of 16, which means technically they've made it further than they've made it in the past 4 FIFAs because they've always been bounced out in the first elimination game.
Well, hello, Samir. We are actually live already. So you are in. We're talking World Cup. We just started.
How are you?
Good. Here's the comment from MDE, Samir. You were trying to find the perfect hat to compliment your boyish good looks.
Okay. I mean,
he's the only one without a face for radio.
Yep.
So, people saying, oh, we always make it to the field of 16 before. But the field of 16 was the first elimination game in the past FIFAs. We always had just enough points to get there. We actually led our group, if I remember right, in point differential.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did. And it's exciting to see that we are doing well. And
hello, Patty Grimes.
Here on U.S. soil. That's kind of cool.
Danny Fuller, Captain Danny, good to see you. Good Dodgers evening all. Goal, USA, us.
Yeah, and I believe, when do they play? They play again.
Monday, is it?
Is it Monday or is it? Let's see.
I think it is Monday.
That's what I thought.
You guys are correct. Monday at 8 p.m. against Belgium. Now, the controversy is the fact that we will be down a player who got a red card. And the question is should he have gotten a red card? Yes or no? Should we be able to appeal? Well, we can't appeal is what I've heard. So we will be down a player.
Yeah, because it seemed like it was accidental or incidental contact, not intentional when I watched it.
Yeah, that was clearly not a red card worthy foul. Like I
looked at a yellow card.
I don't know much about soccer, but that didn't look like a red card worthy foul.
I agree. It was not intentional. It did not look intentional. Welcome to the show, Adam. We're talking USA soccer. We're talking about the red card that will cause
Folarin
to miss the next round.
Please forgive me if I butcher it. Folarin Balogun's World Cup red card. It says here the USMNT, which is the United States men's national team, cannot appeal the Balogun red card, could face extended World Cup ban if they try.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a 1-game suspension. He'll be out for the next game. That's the risk you take whenever you play this game. Stupid penalties.
What?
Uh-oh, Jeremy, they're saying we should put you in the penalty box.
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
Patty, wow.
Yeah, Spain versus Portugal is a big game.
Yeah, that will be.
Yenzer.
Good to see you, Jack Wagon.
Have you guys been watching the World Cup? Have you been part of the 5 million people that have been watching?
I watched.
I watched the Morocco game the other day.
Okay.
I'm usually live when the games are on, so no, I don't watch them.
I ride around and listen to them in the car while I'm delivering packages.
I don't doubt that.
Mm-hmm. I've watched a couple. I've caught parts of some, and I will say, as a manager, I shouldn't admit this, but I've caught a couple of my employees watching some of them. But some of my employees are from Colombia, so they are definitely rooting for the Colombian team. And they play, I believe it's tomorrow night. I believe. Let me see.
Who? The
Colombia.
United. Oh,
Colombia plays Ghana tomorrow night at 9:30. So yeah, like I said, I have a couple of my employees in there.
I hear you, Steve. He goes after the choke slam I gave him and said FTP. I should be in the penalty box.
I missed something.
Steve is a really good Packer fan. He's been on a few of my shows just to talk about newsworthy stuff.
Choke slam, isn't that something like Josh Jacobs?
The choke slam is kind of like the Undertaker.
Oh, we're going right. Oh, we're not just gonna pick on Green Bay.
He must be doing text to voice on his phone while watching on YouTube because he said choke slam. I swear, I hate this phone because the way it came out the first time, it sounded way wrong.
Yeah.
So we won't post that one up.
Nope.
Bob
it's not
Ross
because it
reruns. You mean where he planted all the bodies and then painted pictures of it?
Undertaker sucks. Yeah, you know who started the choke slam? His name was Mean Mark Harmon back the day. The choke slam is Sophia Cunningham, my new favorite player, and I'm not even a WNBA fan.
Okay, guys. None of us are big soccer fans. Not that we're huge NBA
I'm a
fans.
World Cup fan. I'm not a soccer fan.
I gotcha. And World Cup only happens every 4 years, and last time it was here in the United States was back in '94. So it's kind of like the Olympics. It roams around. But we've had what I would say has been quite a flurry of changes in the NBA. Where's LeBron?
Samir's still sporting his Hawks hat. I love it, even though he lost his guy.
Yeah, I mean, we did pretty good in the draft. I don't know what we're doing right now in free agency. It's like you're watching all these teams in the East make moves, and it's like I look at us, and it's like, what are we doing? I mean, it's a shame because again, like I think we had arguably, if not the best draft in the NBA. Especially getting Vassar in the second round. That's the steal of the draft. But most we've done is trade for Aaron Wiggins in a couple of seconds and Devin Carter from the Kings. So our bench should be better. But I mean, look at us and look at the rest of the East. I mean,
Kane sucks too. Yeah, he has the choke slam. Also, don't forget about the Big Show.
Yeah, it's a time for LeBron just to call it quits.
I think
no, he's got to get Bronny in somewhere where he might have a shot to play. He should go to a bottom feeding team and just make him better and be a ticket draw.
He's got one more year left. I think he's going to do one more year, and I think this upcoming year is going to be his last year.
Where's he
going?
It
won't be with the Lakers. The rumors are he wants out. I've heard Cleveland. I heard Detroit.
Miami,
I've heard Minnesota, Miami.
Those are the main three that I've heard. It's either going to be Cleveland, Miami, or Golden State. If I had to bet, I think he's going to do one last go round in Cleveland.
Okay. Adam, what do you think?
I think he should go away.
Amen. And he's a Laker fan. It's going to be the Warriors. Just watch. I think the Warriors have the most draft capital to offer out of those teams, except
LeBron's
for
a free
maybe
agent.
Miami. Is he a
LeBron's
free agent?
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Danny.
What about the Philadelphia 76ers with the move they made today? Do you think they would, because they added Jaylen Brown, do you think they would add LeBron?
I don't know if they would add LeBron because I think the way they're set as is
Why
is
would you
good enough
want him?
to make a run in the East. You've got Edgecombe, Maxey. You've got, 50, 60 games of Embiid, however many games he's going to play. And then you've got Jaylen Brown. So look, if there's a year for them to make a run and get past that hurdle, get to the conference finals, maybe even further, this is it. They've got the team to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I like what the Lakers did. I'm actually kind of, they extended Rivas. They added Trey, and then they have Luke. I think this is going to be a good backcourt.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's saying that they're not talented because clearly they are. The issue is more so a matter of they're not going to. So as a part of that sign and trade with Utah, they gave up 4
it was a
first round picks. So they're not
For
going to
who?
have control of any
Walker
of their first round
Kessler,
picks
the
for
center.
the next 7 years for Walker Kessler.
Well, in all actuality, the only two unprotected ones is 2031 and 2033. 2028 is a pick swap, so is 2030.
Yeah.
So they actually get Utah's pick back. You know what I'm saying? They're not just losing their pick and getting nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like ultimately, I just don't know if it's enough to compete in the West because you've got Oklahoma City and San Antonio. Then now, how's Minnesota going to look with that new backcourt they have?
Yeah, I like that one there from MDE. Knicks proved that you just need a ticket to the dance. All it takes is a chance to be hot at the right time, and it should be interesting how teams jockey for signings in position while resting guys. So it was a sign and trade deal. They got him for 4 years and $130 million.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like overall, that's not a bad contract. That's good value.
Mm-hmm.
I think the issue is more of the draft capital because, I mean, that's a good team. I don't think it's a championship team.
Right. And with the pick swap, if LA does better than Utah, LA wins that trade. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I want to
That
see
means
LA
Utah's
win
getting
without
a worse
LeBron.
pick.
I want to see LA win with. I want to see LA win without LeBron. This will be great.
I think the two guys that the Pistons are looking at, I've heard Trey Murphy, and the other one is MPJ, Michael Porter Jr.
I'm not a LeBron fan, sorry.
But additional Lakers signings, not from Utah, but part of the same roster overhaul, is Sandro Memikulashvili. Wow, what a name. Vili. 4 years, $52 million. Quentin Grimes, 4 years, $60 million, and Colin Sexton, 2 years, $19 million.
I think Sexton's a good pickup.
Hey, I think, and that's a very cheap deal for him for 2 years. $9.5 million. And I'm quite sure the second year you can get rid of him without, if it doesn't work out, you can get rid of him cheaply without hurting the cap.
So, did you guys hear about the NBA Summer League to use the one free throw rule to speed up games?
It's horrible. Why?
So the rule is designed to speed up play, means any foul that would have typically
Congratulations, Patty.
in the awarding of a 1 2, or 3 free throws will instead result in a single free throw attempt. That attempt will be worth the same total number of points as the free throw it replaces.
That makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah. So, in other words, if it's a 3-point shot, one free throw, and it's 3 points.
If you make it, yep.
That takes away
Right.
the whole idea of the pressure of making each shot in the free throw.
It's
Well,
kind of
they're
like
trying to
what
speed
the
up.
NFL did with kickoffs.
Mm-hmm. And with the actual point after, there's more pressure now to make it. But if you actually look, there was more kicks blocked when they were closer to the goal line. When they were kicking from the 4-yard line is where they would
I
line
think it was
up.
like the 5, yeah.
4 or 5-yard line, and then they'd be 8 yards back from that. There was more block kicks back then than, yes, we had a record of block punts the one year, but not block field goals.
Did the players vote on this? Or
No,
well, it's not in the NBA. It's just in the summer league for right now.
Yeah, they're gonna try it in summer league. I just don't see a world in which this works out. I don't.
Yeah, Yinzer says, Jeremy, send me an application. I'm jumping on the Pistons bandwagon. I will fill it in for you. I will get that made out and sent to you.
Jeremy, there's your application for your side partner for your basketball show now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I just heard of. I hadn't heard of this or seen it, but I guess apparently they've been doing it on and off for a while now. But that's just kind of crazy to me. Anybody else want to talk any NBA?
What the fuck? Really, Steve? Go. Never mind.
Yeah, his original name on the channel was Steve is real, yeah, because he was an LA Knight fan, and it's changed. Green Bay and New York Yankees. I think that's what that stands for. Green Bay Packers and New York Yankees.
Yeah, I have to say I was sad to see Giannis go. I knew it was going to happen.
It was coming now.
I did know it was coming. Yes.
You had time to prepare. You had
Yep.
time to think if you're going to burn the jersey or not.
Well, and it's kind of not ironic, but
now he's closer to you, ain't he?
He is closer.
He's in Miami.
He's where I live. Yeah, right now. There is a big mural that is painted on the side of a building in downtown Milwaukee, and somebody actually defaced it this week. But yeah, they took care of it. But yeah, it's still.
Oh, this is great. I am actually gonna
take my. I think the word is fandom. That won't even make an NBA roster shooting free throws, but it takes 10 personal fouls to. Takes 10 personal fouls to foul out.
It takes 6.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Copilot's doing it. It's making the Pistons bandwagon fan application in a PDF form so I can send it by email.
It's just to keep some of the games going. I've gone to interesting.
I think once LeBron's gone, this is going to be an exciting league again.
I think with all the movement, there's going to be some exciting teams as well, though. I think some of these moves.
The Sixers are one, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Sixers are one. I think Washington is going to be a fun watch next year. That's going to be my league pass team next year outside of the Hawks.
So I actually did create a thumbnail for the 2 picks that Detroit had. Ibuka Okorie, who's a great shot creator, but he needs to work on his distribution and also ball handling skills. And Agana Ayenso is one heck of a rim defender in college but he has to put on some meat on his frame because he's like a walking toothpick at 7 foot tall with a 7'4" wingspan.
Nice.
Yeah, the mile road you want to go to is 6 Mile. That is where the most Hendon Hooker jerseys were sold.
So,
Oh, what
Sorry.
was that?
That's okay.
I was looking up. I don't know much about this basketball stuff, so I had to like look. And all of a sudden, an ad popped up, and it was like some kind of Duke Cannon ad where they're playing guitar. I guess for the 250.
Yeah, but yeah, it's been a wild for on the free agency market, not so much because
What's up, Paul?
a lot of the players that were going to be free agents, the top free agents ended up re-signing with their teams. But the trade market is going crazy. Like they're saying Trey Murphy from New Orleans might get traded, and the Hawks are one of the teams involved in those negotiations. And I think he would help because our biggest issue outside of size, which I think we addressed in the draft with Vassar, is our half-court offense in the second half of last year. And I think getting another guy who averages 20 a game would help because as good as Jalen Johnson is right now, he's not a number one right now, I would say, on a team that makes a championship run. Now, he's still young. He can become that. But as of right now, he's not that. That's why I was like, if it doesn't cost too much, maybe we can try and get Jaylen Brown.
Not now.
Not now, unfortunately. And he's from here, too. The issue is the owner don't want to pay the luxury tax. He's on the team since 2015. He's never paid the luxury tax. And if we had traded for Jaylen Brown, we would have been over the luxury tax. So that's a big part of why.
Is everyone taking cookies at the Taylor Swift wedding?
Of course. Aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going. I got invited. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got my invite. I burned it. I don't like her music. Sorry.
They were talking about how the entire Knicks.
You're telling me you wouldn't go? Hold on. You're telling me you wouldn't go if you were invited?
I would not go.
Of course you would go.
I would not.
You wouldn't go. You
No.
wouldn't go.
I mean, like from a realistic standpoint, how often would you get to go to a wedding like that of that stature? I mean,
Think of the
if you get the invite,
opportunity.
you go.
Think of the opportunity who you could talk to.
Yeah, I mean, think of the connections you can
Who
make.
you could bring onto your show. And you're telling me you wouldn't go?
Nope, not at all.
What the? All right, cool. All right. I don't know. I don't understand that logic there, Germ. Are you not going to go because it's Taylor Swift, or you're not going to go because it's a hated Chief guy? No answer.
I have said this before, and I'll say it again. Taylor Swift is the exact opposite of what they used to call the Carpenter's Dream. She's the Carpenter's Nightmare. Flat as a board and warped.
Interesting.
And I'll leave it at that. I didn't, nor do I want to be.
I would go just to find new connections.
Right. I mean, you never know who you run into.
Jesus, like they're all not going to be talking to the groom and bride all night.
Well, and there's how many guests, too? I mean, come on. There's a lot of guests. Oh, yeah. That was crazy, too. That was crazy.
Yeah, waving that terrible towel on top of the no, I'm kidding.
You guys saw those too, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, Jeremy, did you get that picture I sent you earlier?
Yeah, I did.
Towel.
Yeah, I saw it.
someone posted them waving a terrible towel up on top of and as the flag they hung up.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, guys.
So I'm going to say this now. MDE,
Oh, no
go
problem,
ahead
MD.
and check your email. Oh boy,
Is Paul
baseball
done
Paul.
with? Who's he?
He
Who's
might
he
be done with
now?
Boston. Boston?
This is typical fucking Boston response. This is typical Boston response. They suck. They lose the game. I'm done. Fucking Pirates lose 120 games. I get their tattoo on my arm.
Yeah, well, Paul, it could be worse. The Braves are a mess right now. They are a mess. Hitting, pitching, fielding, they are a mess. They just allowed a 7-run 7th inning. They're up 5-3. Cardinals put up 7 in the top of the 7th inning. Just lost 11-5.
Didn't the Rockies put up a 7th spot too in the bottom of the 7th against the Marlins today?
I don't know. They might have.
They won 14-4. So yeah, they put a 7 spot up in the 6th.
In the 6th, I was listening to it a little bit at work.
Oh, he's done with Kelty and Swift. Got it.
I'm sorry. If I was invited, I would go.
Yep, I would go.
I want to know what it's like to see that luxury for 5 minutes. Fucking, they probably have silverware that's more expensive than my house. Who knows? Maybe I'll be sitting at a table with football players.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I get them all to come on the podcast.
There he goes.
I mean, who knows? Maybe you get Aaron
straight.
Rodgers on your podcast.
Fuck him. I would still have him on, though. Don't get me wrong.
I mean,
the Braves.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers would be invited to this.
38-year-old.
Does anyone have a guest list? Does anyone have a guest list?
Went out on his vacation with his girlfriend. Yeah, it's pretty bad right now. Before last night, they went almost an entire week without hitting a home run. Till Ozzie Albies hit one. They went over a week without scoring 5 runs in a game. Yeah, but I mean, look, between them and the Yankees right now, we need a Braves-Yankees series because the Yankees have lost 7 in a row, 8 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
I know the Pirates just split the series with Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Dizzle over there says he trips with Aaron Rodgers. Probably forgets he does it. Oh, no. Paul, what did I tell you? You asked me on a Saturday night, what team do I think has the best chance of coming back? And what team did I say? Boston.
Okay, guys, are we ready to switch on over to the NFL?
Sure.
Yep.
5
It's your show.
Greatest NFL linebackers, and then 3 for your team.
This is both inside and outside linebackers, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, who wants to go first?
Hello, Yoli. Let's start at the bottom. One of those two. Jack Lambert, good choice. Keep going, Adam. Top 5 all time.
I thought we were going to just pass it all around.
No. Top 5 all time. Your top 5 list might be different from mine.
I'm going Lawrence Taylor on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
I'm going. Stop. Let me look at my phone. I did write it. I did make notes.
So
obviously, I got to go with James Harrison. I think he was a phenomenal linebacker.
So
yeah,
just
I'm
for
a homer, and And Pittsburgh
Or
produced a
Brienza.
lot of really good linebackers.
So there it
But
is.
you
the
can't leave
Pistons
out. You can't leave
bandwagon
out
for 'em.
Derek. You can't leave out Derek Brooks.
I actually created it.
And you can't leave out Ray Lewis either.
Nope.
So I got Lambert, Ham, and Harrison as my three for him.
Okay.
Even though
now,
even though I like James Ferrier because I met him live in person.
right.
I would say my top 5 all time. I got to go Derek Thomas, Derek Brooks, Junior Seau, Lawrence Taylor, and Ray Lewis.
And your top 3 from your team?
Top 3 Atlanta Falcons linebackers: Tommy Nobis, Keith Brooking, Jesse Tuggle, who really should be in the Hall of Fame. The fact that he's not is quite frankly a joke. He led the NFL in tackles 4 times in the 90s, and he's 5th all time in tackles. I think a 4-time All-Pro, 5-time All-Pro as well. Guy should be in the Hall of Fame.
Braves just lost again tonight.
Yep,
Yeah,
11-5. As I said earlier, they are a mess.
All right. So, Candy, your list first.
So Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, Dick Butkus, Jack Lambert, and Derek Brooks for my all-time. And then for Green Bay, I've got to go Ray Nitschke, Clay Matthews, and I'm going to go Dave Robinson.
All right. So my top 5 is pretty much the exact same as yours, because it transcends eras. It's not just the ones while I was alive.
Right.
Now for the Lions,
who you changing? You said almost the same as yours. Who you changing?
No. Mine is exactly like Candy's. It was almost the same as you two, but you guys all had one different one here and there.
Yep.
Patrick Willis for me gets an honorable mention. Bill Romanowski doesn't even make my list because he was just a butthead. But yeah, Lawrence Taylor is my number 1. Ray Lewis is my number 2, and so on and so forth. But for the Lions, Chris Spielman's my number 1. Jack Campbell's my number 2, and DeAndre Levy was my 3rd. DeAndre Levy, if he wouldn't have hurt his arm after he took over when Steven Tullett got hurt the next season when we let Tullett go, he hurt his arm and was never the same player again. But he went from being 3rd on the team in tackles his rookie year to 2nd his next year to 1st that year when he took over for Tullett, and he was an All-Pro.
Willie McGinnis was a beast.
Oh, yeah. Mike Singletary, he's in my honorable mention. I don't have him up there with those guys above him.
I'm not a Bears guy, so he's not going to be out there. I'm sorry.
I have Dick Butkus in there. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's a Pittsburgh guy. How can he not be?
Dick Butkus was a Bear.
Isn't he? He's from Western Pennsylvania.
No, it's any linebacker.
The list is supposed to be your top 5 all time anywhere, and then your top 6 for your team.
Dick Butkus is from Western Pennsylvania.
I know, but he was a Chicago Bear.
I know that. So was Ditka.
I know. But he was a tight end, not a linebacker.
Why are we saying grenade 10 times really fast?
I'm not doing that. I don't know who Monkey Dude is. It's the first time I seen him, but I'm not doing grenade 10 times fast. I have him in an honorable mention. I don't have him in my top 5 all time. He's definitely in my top 10.
Mm-hmm. Next week, what position do you think we should go back to offense? So you want to go?
We should probably do tight ends.
Tight ends.
Okay. Tight ends it is for next week. Tight ends.
I imagine everyone's going to have Tony Gonzalez.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
He is a pretty good one from the Chiefs to the Falcons.
Yep.
Okay. You guys want to move on to baseball? Since
Sure.
Sure.
what are you guys thinking? What's going on in MLB?
Well, I've talked enough in detail about the Braves. What else?
How about the Phillies? How they've turned it around now that they're under Don Mattingly.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're 4 games back now?
They are either 3 or 3.5 back.
Because they lost today, so wouldn't that make them 4?
Yeah, because the team in front of them has lost 6 of their last 7 series, so that also helps.
Good Lord.
Yeah,
Brember Valdez got lit up today by Texas.
What else?
5 innings pitched, 5 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 1 home run against.
As I recall, Jeremy, I don't think he did very good in Houston burst whenever he played Texas. I don't think he has a very good track record against the Rangers.
And what do we feel about the brawl between the Boston Red Sox first baseman Wilson Contreras and Washington Nationals right-hander Cade Cavalli? They both received 7-game suspensions for their roles in the Tuesday's benches clearing, basically fracas.
It didn't even look serious. I think Contreras is good at making shit so out of proportion.
Seemed like the pitcher started it. I mean, I haven't really seen the video fully yet.
Wasn't it a little chin music on that pitch? Is what started it all?
Pirates are above 5 or at 500, Ginger,
as well.
Possibly for the first time at the break in a long time.
It says Cavalli yelled out, "Sit down, boy," after striking Contreras out in the 4th inning.
Oh, yeah, you can't say that.
Yeah.
You can't say that to a grown man. I'm sorry. Sit down, boy.
You can't say that. You can't smack talk anymore in these leagues. It's becoming too cheesy. That's why LeBron needs to go. Maybe we'll get back to real.
It all comes back to LeBron.
And if you're going to have your elbows over the plate, you're going to get hit. Yeah, that's right.
LeBron's made the NBA cheesy, not even watchable.
I don't know, Steve. That's a great question. Can I ask a serious question? When a fight or whatever breaks out, why does the bullpen come out? Seriously.
I never understood why the bullpen comes out in the fight. Like the guys in the dugout, I understand that. I never understood why the bullpen comes out.
And another thing is, if they're going to fight, why are they not fighting the whole way down in the outfield?
And I'm sorry. I'm going to have a very young player on my greatest all-time list, and he's not a Lion.
For tight ends? Is it
He's
Gronk?
at 5. It ain't Gronk. No, Gronk's already in the top 5. That's
yeah.
Yeah, stick up for your team. It's the camaraderie thing, because when the brawls start, it's usually the whole team. But
that's the best, watching the bullpens run in now and not like start fighting.
Oh yeah, they just walk up there and they go jaw jacking. Everyone fights or no one fights. It really wasn't even that much of a fight. It was mostly just the pitcher versus Contreras, right?
Well, but there's 4 Nationals right-handed Miles Mikolas also got a 5-game ban, and Red Sox outfielder Nate Eaton was handed a 3-game suspension. All 4 players are appealing their punishments. But it was a benches clearing, so everybody got into it. Contreras was ejected from the game, but Cavalli stayed in the game. He ultimately allowed 1 run on 1 hit with 13 strikeouts over 7 innings. Part of Contreras' suspension related to the 3-time All-Star violating the league's social media policy by posting on Instagram during the game.
I think it was during the 84 season, and it was Dave Rozema pitching, and it was versus the Yankees. And he brushed somebody back at the plate, and that was a knockdown brawl. I remember that because like both team lost like 6 players ejected out of the game, plus the managers were out. If I remember right, I just for some reason I remember Dave Rozema giving somebody Cheen music.
When Ramirez knocked out Anderson at second base, that was classic.
Yeah, it was a strike down the middle, and said "sit down, boy" to him.
Oh no, he said "down, boy." Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
let's
said,
get
"Sit
frustrated
down,
and
boy."
fight. You can't say that. Does that mean words?
Calling a grown man a boy is degrading his manhood, his manliness.
Oh man. Well, he should have hit the fucking ball.
Robin Ventura did get his ass kicked by Nolan Ryan. Didn't he hold the baseball when he hit him?
I don't know if he had the ball thrown back to him yet.
Oh, okay.
I know the only real brawl or close that we've seen is it was a game between the Angels and the Braves in like April, and it was Ronaldo Lopez and Jorge Soler. Like that was actually punches being thrown. It wasn't just, back and forth. There was actually punches being thrown. And I think Jorge Mateo, our shortstop, and our manager Walt Weiss had to tackle Jorge Soler.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, send that to me.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to talk about, or we're gonna have a short show tonight?
Oh, we got My Town yet, right? I would love a short show though.
I hear you. Well, you want to start with My Town then?
Sure. I know I was asked not to get into something, so I will leave that alone because
What were you asked not to get into?
you know what? Because they're saving it for next week on Inside the Pigskin.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pine tar for George Brett.
No, I have no idea what you're
Hello,
talking about, but all right.
Adaptive quail fan. No, it's adoptive. I was right the first time.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but all right. Are you talking about your guy that got arrested?
Yeah, I can't talk about that. I was asked not to by the publisher because we're going to have it as a subject next week.
Well, good. You could tease people right now with it.
I just did.
A teaser for Tuesday. And then Scott could yell at me.
He had a home run removed because the umpire said he had too much pine tar on his bat.
The next day.
No, it happened in the game.
No, it was the next day.
Well, all I know is the run came off the board during the game.
I could have swore it was the next day that they challenged that call because they had to suspend the game or something.
Anywho, the Pistons made some moves. The Red Wings actually had a decent draft. I like the draft the Red Wings had. We started by trading up. I hate who we gave up. We gave up Sebastian Cosa to the goalie from the Grand Rapids Griffins, who had a heck of a season before he got hurt in the playoffs. And we traded him to the Utah Mammoth, and got the 21st pick overall, which we got JP. God, I got to look that name up again.
Son of a bitch.
JP Hertler, I think his name is. Yeah, JP Hurlbert. And he was the WHL Rookie of the Year. Second round, we got Victor Plante, Liam Downer in the 5th, Michael Arcelak, who is considered one of the best goalies this draft in round 3 because but at the same time, if you think about it, he was considered the best one, but there wasn't that great of a goalie class this year. And then we got defenseman Nikolai Zaitsev and Adam Levac in the 4th. And then in the 7th round, we got a guy that could be a bottom 6 forward in Tate McCollum. And for those of you that don't know hockey, a bottom 6 forward is a guy that can play either on the 3rd scoring line or the grind line. He's more of an enforcer. He led the WHL in hits last season as a forward.
Samir, what's happening in your town?
So the Hawks had a pretty good draft, but somewhat of a disappointing free agency period.
Good to see you, man. How you doing, Mike?
I was hoping maybe they would make a little more moves, because you look at the teams in the East that are either on the come up or improving. You got the Knicks, Cleveland. I think Indiana will be better. You got the Heat making moves, the Sixers, the Celtics. I think will still be in the mix. I think the Wizards are going to be a fun team next year. So right now, that's 7 teams that on paper you could argue look better than the Hawks right now, at least 7. And that doesn't even factor where LeBron has decided he's going to sign yet. So I think we need to make one more move if we want to maybe take that next step, instead of being, we got out of the play-in finally. Let's, let's try and host our first round series for the first time in a while. Atlanta Falcons, not much going on there. It's a dead period. As I mentioned earlier, the Braves, they're a mess. They lost 11-5 to the Cardinals today. Can't blame Hurston Waldrep. I feel like, he did enough. He pitched 5 innings, allowed a 3-run home run in the first, but outside of that was just fine. They led 5-3, top of the 7th, and the bullpen, which has been one of the best bullpens in baseball all year, just imploded. Dylan Lee, who had a .95 ERA, one of the best relievers in baseball statistically, had an off day. And the Tyler Kinley allowed a game-tying home run before that, and it's just one of those, when it rains, it pours, and nothing seems to have gone right for the Braves for the past month. They were up 10.5 on the Phillies. The Phillies have now cut that lead into, I believe, 3.5 games. They host the Mets, a 4-game series this weekend. They need to win 3 of 4, and they got to find a way to win. They got to find a way to turn it around. No other way around it. The pitching is down. The offense is in a slump. It's kind of like, again, when it rains, it pours. So that's it for my town.
Adam, what's happening in your town?
The 3 that saved baseball were a lot of do-roids to save the game, but couldn't get into the Hall of Fame. It's a bunch of BS.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you heard me. Adaptive qual fan. Wait, what? Paul Skeens is struggling again. He has 9 consecutive losses in a row. I don't know what's going on with him. I have no idea. Emerson Valdez, he's getting hot. He's a rookie, just called up. Going to be playing right field. O'Neal Cruz is making steps towards a return. Yeah, I'm sticking with Pittsburgh tonight, so I don't go with Jeremy and piss him off.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what we're going to be doing for the draft, but all Ben Sherrington says was, I'm really preparing for it. I have no idea what that means.
What is AFK there? Does anybody speak gamer? Because I'm old.
Wait. I have no idea what AFK means.
Yep, me either.
Wait, back? No, he's typing back. Can I get a full sentence there, buddy? Because I have no idea what you're talking about.
away from keyboard. Got it. Thank you. Paul says Skeen's mechanics are off. I think it's his shoulder, said it here.
Well, whenever you throwing gas your whole life, your body's bound to break down sooner or later.
Anything else, Adam, that's going on in your?
Penguins signed a couple people. Kuzmazenko from the Kings, Nick Robertson from the trade with the Maple Leafs. We got Trevor Van Riemsdyk. I feel like that guy been everywhere. Is that one of them traveling players, Jeremy?
Who?
Van Riemsdyk.
Yeah, he's one of those traveling players.
2-year deal. Well, he'll be in Pittsburgh for 2 years.
I kind of figured that, Adaptive Quail fan, that you're a girl. Just because of the name, and because I don't know very many guys that adopt quails. Just saying. I'm not trying to saying that as being degrading.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good, brother. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on around here. The Pirates are at 500, but it's not good enough this year. Any other year, like 500, you're doing really good. We're the fifth team on the playoff wild card, trying to get in.
So, Candy, what's going on in your town?
Well, I'm going to go give you a little bit of a history lesson. In 1923, the Packers were just another team on the brink of bankruptcy. Rather than fold, they decided to sell shares to the community, with fans each throwing down a couple of dollars to keep the team afloat. 104 years later, more than 500,000 fans own stock in a perennial playoff contender. Those holding Packers stock are limited to no more than 200,000 shares, keeping any individual from gaining control over the club. Shareholders receive no dividend check, no free tickets to Lambeau Field. They don't even get a foam cheesehead. All they get is a piece of paper that says they are part owners of the Green Bay Packers. And that is more than enough. The shareholders elect a board of directors and a 7-member executive committee to stand at NFL owners' meetings. But football decisions are made by the GM. This structure allows them to execute decisions, even unpopular ones, without an impatient, jittery billionaire breathing down his neck. The Packers' unique setup has created a relationship between the team and community unlike any in the NFL. Wisconsin fans get to enjoy the team with the confidence that their owner won't threaten to move to Los Angeles unless the team gets a new megadome. Volunteers work concessions with 60% of the proceeds going to local charities. Even the beer is cheaper than at typical NFL stadiums. Not only has home field been sold out for 2 decades, but during snowstorms, the team routinely puts out calls for volunteers to help shovel and is never disappointed by the response. It doesn't matter how beloved the Cowboys are in Dallas. If Jerry Jones ever put out a call for free labor, he'd be laughed out of town. And that's how the Packers became the NFL's only fan-funded franchise. So just thought I'd kind of throw out a little bit of the history of,
Interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Something different because obviously all the other teams are owned by either an ownership group or a person. So
my buddy Mark has that piece of paper and it's framed in his game room.
Cool. That. Other than that, the Brewers are, knock on wood, doing pretty good this year. We'll keep it up. It's the best that they've had.
25 minutes ago in the Seattle Mariners game, 3-time All-Star Julio Rodriguez has been removed from the game at the commencement at the top of the 3rd inning, shortly after taking a throw off the back of his helmet. He's in concussion protocol. Prayers up to him.
Yep. Yep.
I just saw that and I figured I'd pass that on.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
That's why we're a sports show, Jeremy.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, with that being said, Samir, how can people find you?
You can find me every Thursday night on Fire Up. You can find a lot of my writings on the South Florida Tribune and on the 3-Point Conversion website. You can find a lot of my media content and articles on Instagram at, let me pull up my handle, make sure I have it right. Samir.atlmedianet. I have content from press conferences, a link to my articles, etc. there. And you can also find me on X at ATL_Samir2401. That's where a lot of my content is posted there as well. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next week.
Adam, how can people find you?
Tonight we're at Driving to the Top Productions on YouTube. You can also get me at Sports Talking It on Twitter. You can get me at Ad McNally on Facebook. You can get me here on Thursdays when work's not kicking my ass and I'm too tired to do anything. Wednesday, I don't even know what happened when I got home from work yesterday. I was supposed to be on possible 3 shows. I didn't get on any. I fell asleep on my couch. I did watch the soccer game though. I didn't fall asleep watching the soccer game, but it felt like I did. And Tuesday night's open sports mic. Monday night fans in the Diamond Talk. Saturday with Jeremy over there on his channel. Not this week though. And yeah, that's it.
Jeremy, how can people find you?
Well, you can find me right here every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday nights, it's Inside the Pigskin. Thursday nights, it's Fire Up. And then, of course, you can find my writings on the South Florida Tribune channel underneath the Motor City Tribune heading, which is under the affiliate contributors writing header. And you can also find me on my channel, which is KCB Sports Network, where I go live 6 days a week and about to be 7. I'm an idiot.
You said it, not us.
That's right.
South Florida Tribune Publishing Company published a book, Lessons to the Microphone, Tuning into the Enduring Wisdom of Visionary Leaders. It is written by my husband, Scott, the Motor City Madmouth Morganroth. Talks about his 40-plus years in the media business. Go get your copy today. It's available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kindle, Google, and Apple Books. Audiobook is also out there. There's a link on our website, www.southfloridatribune.com, where Samir and Jeremy both write for us. There is a plethora of other people or other content that we get, so go check it out. If you like to listen to podcasts, you can find us wherever you get your podcasts. If you want to advertise or be a guest on the show, you can always email us at southfloridatribune@gmail.com. Last but not least, if you see that red subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner, that means you have not yet subscribed to, depending on who you're watching it through, because it's streaming to 3 different YouTube channels. But if you have not yet subscribed to the South Florida Tribune's YouTube channel, their QR code is up in the corner. Please subscribe to ours and everybody else's. But we created another YouTube channel because, one just wasn't enough. This one is Destination Discoveries Media Network. We're going to go to a destination and you never know what we're going to discover. So it's our travel channel where we are putting up all kinds of videos. We went to Key West. We put up a bunch of videos. We went to the Southernmost Hockey Club, the site where they play roller derby too. So go check it out. We went to Spain, Portugal. We're going to have videos up from Paris, Berlin Wall, Iceland, Norway, Amsterdam, all those places, and then more. So if you would hit the subscribe, I'm putting the QR code for that one up right now. Through the end of the show, it's Destination Discoveries Media Network. With that being said, Jeremy, well, let's see, that we got to go through all these quick. I don't know. You want to end the show there, Mr. Jeremy, like you always do?
Yes. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. It starts within us. If we make the world a better place around us, those around us will make it better around them.
Yep. Happy 4th, everybody. Be safe, but have fun and enjoy.
Happy birthday, America.
Yep. With that, we'll see you all next week. Thank you, everyone. Have a good one.
Thank you.